Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and on this video I'm going to show you the Holosmith. This is, by the way, my second game. My first recording just got interrupted in the half time, but I won my last game as well. So hopefully I will get this game here with a win. The enemy team comp seems to be pretty good, so it will be a challenge if they are good players to get something going. And my team has also a nice comp here, double Mesmer, Warrior, and me as DPS, so we should be able to get this game if my team plays good, and if I of course not fail, because I'm not the main holo. I know I said that I would try and play more holo, but you saw my live streams and I haven't played that much. I will try to show you the more than the basics, so also the combos and stuff. I just had a game against this guy last, or I'm not so sure. My ally just died to a warrior or what? Immobilizing you. Okay. At the beginning of the fight, as always, go to your Photon Forge and then just leap with your holo leap and wait for the enemy team, I will say. I go always this way if I don't go far, because I wanted to say close, but I will never do close. So here we go, we have a warrior, we have this guy and this guy. We go for this guy. The Mesmer tries to burst me, which makes not so much sense because here we go, he's just running away. Good choice. I will just go for the decap. He can try to flank me from there or something. He should not be able to get me so easy. The Deadeye. He's still trying it, okay.
The dock's been captured. I'm just warming up.
I wanted to stand there.
You've lost the dock.
My survivability should not be taken so easy.
Better let this cool down a bit.
He's here.
Taken the archway. Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Dodge.
Here's where things get hot.
Interrupting him.
You've lost the dock.
Getting this kill.
Cannons loaded. Ring the bell to signal them to fire. Your enemy took the archway.
He's somewhere here. Oh my god. Come on. Getting 1v3'd, 1v2 and winning this. You see this, my team, what a huge advantage. I was right now just like really focused on the game. I don't want it to make mistakes. I don't want it to look bad. I mean, Silencia seems not to be good at this. He's still here. Why? Why is he trying to get this? I have no idea. Ah. I need to leave this because it is too dangerous against this guy. He's playing Condi. I'm just outplaying all of them, I don't know why. Immobilize this guy. Going for the stomp. And now I can use my shields. I'm just somehow getting a lot of work going on here. But I might die here. Yep. But he was also about to die. Wow. Okay. My first death. Or my second. My first. Normally I talk more, I know, guys, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm playing so good or am I being so bad. My team is about to lose. Always when I die, I have those teams. You can do good and then your team wins. And then when you start doing a little bit better, worse, your team just starts losing. Look at this. The enemy thief. You can also go now. Wow, there's a fly or something in my...
The bazaar is yours.
Stuck on my window. Doing this. Holy shit, and I'm dead again. Lock. No. I was watching the fly on my window. It was doing this noise and I'm immediately dead. Okay, but I should start focusing again because the game is not fun. I did some pretty cool 1v2s, 1v3s. Why is this guy AFK? We haven't won this game, man. Why you AFK? I need to do now some 1v2s again and stuff. But I have this feeling that the fly just distracted me. Like, here we go. This guy's playing Deadeye, but he's not so great with it. He will just kill himself. Let's do this. Oh my god. He needs to die, otherwise I will die. Yep, I'm dead. You see this stupid fly, man, just distracting me. No, and my team is also dying. No, why? At least one cap, guys. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Get that one cap. This guy's not even caring that we have a down here. Oh my god. I just go far now. I don't want to fight mid, but I will focus right now. OMG. Why am I freaking getting damage always when I jump here? Always. Okay, the mesmer. I don't want to fight him. But if he's running away, I will go for the B cap here. Wow, man. I have such a shitty team. Never mind. Therefore, he can chase me. My ally can go decap this. The mesmer is following me. I will get your decap, mate. Stun break. I need to hide for a second. I have the... the decap, so I don't even need it to care that much, but it's also better to get the kill. Now we can stay here, auto attacking this guy, mobilizing him. Oh my god, I'm getting not heal, my healing skill not up. He will die if I don't die here. Just blocking. Oh my god, man, I'm thinking that this guy is my ally, but I'm getting outnumbered here hard. OMG, come on. Yes. Get that midpoint. Yes, get it. Yes. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This fly... I don't know if it's a bee or something else, but it's just still there. I have no idea. Shall I go here or on far? We just do this. Get this guy. OMG. Yes, I've got it. Oh my god, this is the most distracted game I've ever played. Okay. But I guess the flyer of the bee is out of my window because I opened it widely. Healing, kills and offense. Offense for sure, kills I'm not so sure. I was more expecting damage, but damage I haven't done that much. Healing, kills and offense, yeah. So you might just have seen when I was focused what you can do as a holo and what is the strength of the holo. The holo has nice sustain against overall Condi and normal damage against single players, which means if you have one enemy that is just chasing you around and dealing damage, you can just start running away, heal yourself up and just leap around. You see this when an enemy, if this guy will be an enemy, he has to chase me. I can give myself stability while running away. I can interrupt while running away and then just repeat this. Hard light arena, light aura, area Condi cleanse, and then just leap around again, light aura, run away and repeat that. Now the strength is that this is sustain of and better said against Condis is pretty high, and what makes this build so strong. Now the other option that I was thinking of playing is without Spectrum Shield, because Spectrum Shield is only nice as a stun break, and the blind is of course good as well, but you don't really need the blind that much. The good thing here is light aura, of course, if you have above 50 heat, but the blind is only there to blind one single attack, or what else? When you stomp, but when you stomp you can just activate stability immediately, so it is not so necessary. What I was thinking of is using Elixir U and getting an additional stun break plus stability for 8.5 seconds, and of course the double quickness, which make this pretty strong. And that was my initial thought. Photon wall is like a must-have. You could just keep it. You have now your other stun break. Plus photon wall gives you the particle accelerator, which gives you the ability to grant yourself more frequently quickness by just using this skill as often as possible. The skill deals also nice damage, cripple and swiftness, plus yeah, nice damage, and you can use it as often as possible to grant yourself the kinetic charge for the quickness. Now, okay, Sigil of Energy and Sigil of Exploitation, or you can go with Intelligence. I was trying out the Sword and Shield, that's why I was not using Sigil of Intelligence. And Rune of Leadership plus Demolisher's Amulet. The Leadership one is a must-have because with your build you need the longer boon duration, and it is strong, plus the last boon that you will get buff. When you use your healing skill, you will convert 2 conditions into boons, which matches pretty nice with the skill, because if an enemy blinds you while using the elite, you will just trigger that and remove the blind, get a boon, therefore plus the elite skill will hit 100% sure. Tools: Static Discharge, Long Fused Powder Pack, Kinetic Battery, Iron Blooded, Lesser Elixir S, Invigorating Speed, Prismatic Converter, Crystal Configuration Eclipse, and Vent Exhaust. This is the, I guess, the meta build or something like that, I'm not so sure, the basic build. So if you play it like this that I was doing, the number one thing that you have to keep an eye on is to land your Corona Burst. Corona Burst is the most important skill for Holosmiths, and if you don't land this skill, you are just in a dangerous position and you have to, how to say, get out of combat until you can reuse it again, and that's 6 seconds. So what happens at the beginning of the fight? You either check out the enemy or immediately start with Corona Burst to grant yourself the double stability, and then afterwards you can just go ahead, interrupt, grant yourself the heat above 50%, and then just repeat damage. You can just dodge a little bit, go ahead, and you can see this while having Heartlight Arena. You will get the 4 or 5 boons, which means 10% damage reduction or even 10% less condition damage inflicted to you. And what else does this do? When you grant yourself the boons, you will also get some additional healing, which is pretty nice. And the best thing here is that you have to watch out for Kinetic Battery. Kinetic Battery grants you quickness for 7 1/4 seconds, which is pretty strong, and this is the main trait with Iron Blooded. Those two are the main traits. So one thing that you have to keep an eye on is granting yourself as many boons as possible. And then the next is quickness. When you have your quickness, you just have to notice it and then just go ahead, burst enemies. The best thing is to do auto attack, sword 2, and then with your rifle you can also just auto attack, stun enemies, and yeah, repeat those steps. Now what are you good in? Of course the CC. Why is that, you ask? The CC, number 1 CC overcharged shot, nice pretty little knockback, which has a 600 range, so advanced engineer players know how to abuse that from the right distance to interrupt enemies even before they got to your point. For example, overcharged shot, knocking enemy out of the point, waiting for a stun break, and then net shot, immobilize, and get the free decap. Pretty awesome combo like this. The next one is holographic shockwave, also nice stun, which is 100% critical hit chance, plus it will have more than one attack. It does twice trigger or something, and it will just stun enemies. It has like 2 waves, but it says only 1, I don't know why. Boom, and you can see that the enemies will get stunned. Then the fourth is prismatic singulatory, which is also pretty nice and should be used above 50% heat. And when you are above 50 heat, you will have a larger radius, which I will show it here. Do this, this, and then you can use it. You can see it here, the range is huge when you use it like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth is prime light beam. But the good thing here is your cooldown 40 seconds, 15 seconds and 26 seconds are not so high, so you are able to CC enemies by quite a lot. And your main goal will just be to interrupt enemies, deal heavy burst damage, also AoE damage, and just finish off the low HP targets. Cleaving is also something that you can do pretty good, and once you get, for example, here stability, you can try to interrupt the other enemies by just auto attacking, blind, stunning them, granting yourself stability, interrupting the downed body, throwing it away, and then just repeat that process. So for your utility skills that you have, number 1 is Photon Wall, which is a skill that blocks projectiles in front of you and should also be used above 50 heat. And after that, it will reflect, better said, projectiles and also block incoming damage. That's basically what it does. And then you can also just throw the wall and throw the projectiles to the enemy and also deal some additional damage, same as your particle accelerator, which a lot of people don't know. Then Spectrum Shield is your one and only stun break, so use it wisely. If you get, for example, at the beginning of the fight stunned, don't use it. Wait a little bit, because you won't die immediately. You have enough defense and stuff. Try to get some stability and stuff, and when you have above 50 heat and maybe someone removes your stability and you get stunned, just use it and you see 20 seconds cooldown, magic happens. This skill is also good used when you are low HP. Even if you don't need it, if you know you can get stability and stuff, sometimes you should use it because it has a 4 seconds duration and it reduces the incoming condition damage by 50% and also the normal damage, I would say, but I don't know if they changed that. That reduces incoming damage, yeah. Overall the damage by 50%, which is pretty strong. And you saw me using it against the Burn Warrior, you can see this. But you should also just know when to use it properly. Hardlight Arena, also a skill that is good used on your own or in team fights. It works on both. Once you reach your 50 heat, you can immediately activate it. Healing turret, area Condi cleanse, light aura, and then your holographic shockwave will also give you a blast finisher, area Condi cleanse, so this is pretty nice. Hardlight Arena gives you boons, and it is a light field which does either AoE Condi cleanse or light aura reducing the incoming condition damage by 10%, which is again pretty nice, especially in combination with your build here. You have to work with light auras, CC, and just bursting down the enemies. The elite skill, as I just said, is also pretty strong and should also only be used once you have your 50 heat, which you will get pretty fast by just using here this 3 combo, and then you can immediately use it. And your Prime Light Beam is a nice CC, unblockable, also pretty nice to finish low HP warriors. If they use their shield block, you can just go ahead and interrupt them like this, and yeah, it will deal nice damage. It will lay down a fire field. It is unblockable, and what else can I say? Good to also, you can knock away downed enemies if you don't have your rifle 4 to do that. Particle accelerator is the skill that you have to use the most commonly because it will activate your kinetic battery faster. The third one is the blind, which will also be nice flash spark, only to use when you have your heat above 50. Let's go here, show you some combos. Okay, I just wasted it. So at the beginning of the fight we start like this, for example, and then when you have multiple enemies you can just do this, AoE, boom, immediately Hardlight Arena, and then just go for the interrupts with particle accelerator, and then just repeat those steps, maybe blind someone, do this. Here we go, pulling them, and now you can see it here. I'm getting my quickness. I can just auto attack here, or just try to knock back and stuff. Wait for the enemies, almost overheating. Do this. I have my quickness, and now just dodging a little bit, stun break out of this, shield blocking, getting myself some stability, particle accelerator again, doing this, removing this, and just repeat those steps. As you can see it here, you have to keep on moving. If you did not realize it, I'm just keep on moving, doing this, dodging a little bit around the enemy, dancing around them, stun break again if I don't have my stability, do this, particle accelerator, auto attack, dodge, stun the enemies, getting my other stun, interrupting them, stun again. I'm using my rifle 4 always without my stability, but I just want to give you an example how to do it while walking, dealing damage, CC, dealing damage, running around, dealing damage, and repeat that stuff again and again. So what is important to know? I don't know. I feel that from all the DPS professions, Holo hasn't got so many nerfs at all. Holo is still one of the stronger ones. Compared to Spellbreaker and let's say Revenant, you have almost the same damage output as the Revenant when he bursts with Sword 3, for example, because you will get the quickness and you can just burst. But the good thing here is that you will have nice defense, nice sustain against condies, and if you do it right, permanent stability, and you have nice utility skills to avoid getting caught by different skills. For example, photon wall blocking attacks and reflecting projectiles, spectrum shield stun break plus reducing the incoming damage, hard light arena giving you also boons, protection, regeneration, light aura and stuff, so you can do a lot of work with that. And the Holo should also get nerfed by the quickness trait here, because if you compare it to Revenant and stuff where they all got nerfed and removed quickness, for example Sword and Dagger Thief got damage reduction, nerf to equilibrium, Kinetic Battery is seeing no nerfs at all. And you can see it here, you have 2.6k, then most of the times you will have protection, so enemies with melee combat will deal not so much damage. When you leave Photon Forge above 50 heat, you will remove 2 conditions. Your healing turret removes so many conditions. Photon wall blocking the projectiles is also pretty nice. And I don't know, overall Holo needs a little bit to tone down if you ask me, but I enjoy it like this. But it is OP a little bit by a bit. It is not so strong because you can still condi bump and stuff, but if the Holo has all his skills up, you will not be able to kill him that fast if he's a good player. So now guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you have any questions you can ask me down below or just ask me in game. I answer within like a day and stuff. And yeah, thanks for all my haters who watch my videos. That's just something that I wanted to say. I really enjoy it and appreciate it. And of course, thank you all for all my real fans who watch my videos and who enjoy watching me play. Now you will see 3 of my other videos which you can watch or not, and you can also subscribe to my channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. And that was Happy No with a decent Holosmith gameplay and bee flying around my window. Bye bye all, have a good one.